What if I told you that in just 30 days, you could speak English with more confidence, fluency, and ease than you ever dreamed possible? Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. I'm about to reveal to you the ultimate daily routine, a routine so powerful it has transformed thousands of learners worldwide. In 30 days, you could go from basic knowledge to fluency. All you need to do is follow the exact steps I'm going to share with you today. Picture this. In just 30 days, you can go from stumbling over simple sentences to conversing fluently with native speakers. Imagine waking up a month from now, speaking English with no hesitation, no stumbling for words, and no self-doubt. Doesn't that sound amazing? It's within your reach, and today I'm giving you the blueprint to make it happen. 30 days to change your life? Think about it. Imagine walking into a room full of people, all of them speaking in English, and instead of feeling anxious or unsure, you feel confident, capable, and fluent. You can hold conversations with ease, understand every word, and respond instantly. How would that feel? Incredible, right? So are you ready? Stick with me because this routine will change everything. I'm giving you the exact plan of attack to make your English better than ever fast. Let's take a quick trip back in time. Picture yourself in 15th century England. The English language as we know it today was still in its early stages, rich in influence from French, Latin, and Germanic languages. At that point, English wasn't even the most common language spoken. Fast forward a few centuries, and English became the language of the British Empire. With Britain's exploration, trade, and colonization, English was carried across every continent. Today, English is spoken by over 1.5 billion people worldwide. It's the most widely spoken language, connecting people across cultures, from business to entertainment. But what made English spread so rapidly across the globe? Was it magic? Certainly not. It was practical use, immersion, and constant exposure to the language. The British Empire didn't rely on perfect grammar or vocabulary to spread the language. Instead, it emerged as the global language because of its use in real-life situations. And the key to success was immersion, speaking it daily, thinking in it, living in it. Now consider this. If English could spread and evolve over centuries, can't we use the same methods to make rapid progress in just 30 days? English didn't become the global language by chance. It was built over time through practical use, immersion, and repetition. And now we can leverage this same method for our own language learning. This isn't just about memorizing grammar or learning vocabulary in isolation. What we're about to dive into is a routine that will immerse you in English in the most natural and effective way possible without overloading you. By the end of these 30 days, you won't just know English, you'll think and speak in it with confidence. Ready? Let's begin. The 30-day formula, a routine built for success. The first thing you need to understand is this. Mastering English in 30 days is possible, but you can't cheat the system. This won't work if you skip days or only do the bare minimum. The plan I'm sharing with you requires dedication, focus, and consistency. But don't worry. Every step of the way has been designed to maximize your learning without overwhelming you. So let's break down the ultimate daily routine to master English. Each day, you'll be working on a combination of skills: speaking, listening, reading, writing, and even grammar. By spreading your practice out evenly over the month, you'll notice huge improvements each week. You won't just passively consume English, you'll actively engage with it, making learning fun and practical. This plan is designed to target all aspects of language acquisition so that in 30 days you'll feel like a true English speaker. Let's take a deeper look into what you'll do each week, building from the ground up and making steady progress each day. Day 17, foundation building. The first week is the most important. It sets the stage for everything you'll do in the next 3 weeks. Foundation building is crucial. The goal is to immerse yourself in the basics while simultaneously building confidence. Listening practice. The first and most crucial skill you'll be developing in these first 7 days is listening. Active listening is the foundation of learning any language. Spend 15-20 minutes each day listening to natural native English speech. It could be podcasts, news reports, YouTube videos, or even music. Make sure you're listening to different accents and different types of speakers. But listen, you need to get used to intonation, pronunciation, and natural rhythms. The more you listen, the more your brain will start recognizing words and patterns. This is crucial for later when you start speaking. Pro tip: put on an English podcast or audiobook while doing simple tasks like cooking or exercising. The goal is passive listening. You'll be amazed at how much you absorb just by having it in the background. Speaking practice. Now, don't just listen, speak. This week, focus on speaking out loud. Even if it's just reading a book aloud or repeating phrases you hear in the podcast, this helps get your mouth and brain used to the language. Try to speak for 10-15 minutes each day. This helps form muscle memory for speaking and pronunciation. Pro tip: record yourself speaking and listen back. You'll identify areas to improve, especially when it comes to pronunciation. Hearing yourself is a great way to self-correct. Vocabulary building. Vocabulary is essential. Learn 5 new words each day and practice using them in sentences. At the end of the week, you'll have 35 new words in your active vocabulary. Keep a vocabulary notebook where you write down the new words along with their meanings and examples of how to use them. Pro tip: use apps like Anki or Quizlet to create flashcards and test yourself on the words. Repetition is key to cementing these words into your memory. Day 8-14, building fluency. By now, you'll be feeling a bit more comfortable with English. This is when we begin building fluency. Now that you've got your foundation down, it's time to boost your speaking speed and confidence. Speaking with native speakers. Speaking with native speakers is crucial for rapid improvement. Use language exchange apps like HelloTalk or Tandem. Speak for at least 15 minutes each day. Don't worry about making mistakes, just focus on getting comfortable with speaking English in real time. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become. Pro tip: aim for 1 hour of speaking with a native speaker this week. You'll notice a big difference in your fluency and confidence. You'll start speaking more naturally and comfortably. Shadowing. Shadowing is when you repeat what a speaker says, matching their intonation, speed, and pronunciation. Spend 10 minutes a day shadowing a native speaker. You can find videos on YouTube with subtitles or listen to podcasts with transcripts. Shadowing will help you speak more fluidly, and it will improve your listening and comprehension skills as well. Pro tip: try shadowing sentences slowly at first, then gradually speed up as you get more comfortable. This will also improve your pronunciation. Grammar practice. Grammar can feel like a chore, but it's essential. Spend 15 minutes each day learning and practicing the most common grammar rules. You don't need to memorize everything. Just get comfortable with verb tenses, sentence structure, and common mistakes that learners make. Focus on understanding how English works. Pro tip, practice grammar in context by writing sentences using the grammar rules you learn. This will help you internalize the rules and use them more naturally in conversation. A 15-21, mastering intermediate skills. By the middle of the month, you'll want to tackle more intermediate skills such as understanding idioms, complex sentence structures, and conversational slang. This week is all about going beyond the basics and expanding your vocabulary. Reading comprehension, spend 20-30 minutes every day reading English materials. Start with materials that are just slightly above your level to challenge yourself without overwhelming you. You can read books, newspapers, blogs, or even social media. The goal is to expose yourself to new words and see how sentences are structured. This will help you improve both your reading and vocabulary. Pro tip, read aloud when possible. This helps improve both your speaking and comprehension skills. Watching English movies or TV shows. This is the fun part. Spend 30 minutes to an hour every day watching English movies or TV shows with English subtitles. You'll start to pick up slang, informal phrases, and accents. This helps with listening comprehension and real-world usage of English. Pro tip, rewatch your favorite scenes without subtitles after the first viewing. Try to understand everything just by listening. Writing practice. This is the week to start writing short paragraphs or journal entries in English. Write about your day, your thoughts, or topics you're passionate about. This will help you organize your thoughts in English and improve your writing fluency. Pro tip, set a goal to write at least 200 words per day. You'll be amazed at how quickly your writing improves, and you'll begin to feel more comfortable expressing yourself in English. Day 22 through 30, advanced skills and refining. By the final week, you should feel much more comfortable with English. The last stretch is all about refining your skills and pushing yourself to become truly fluent. This is where you really start to master the language. Advanced speaking practice. Speak for at least 30 minutes every day. Try speaking on topics that require more complex vocabulary. Discuss politics, current events, or other intellectual topics to really challenge yourself. The more complex the conversation, the more you'll grow. Advanced grammar practice. Now it's time to tackle more complex grammar topics like conditional sentences, subjunctive mood, and passive voice. Spend 15 minutes a day studying these advanced concepts and then use them in conversation or writing. Review and reflect. This final week is all about reflecting on your progress. Review the vocabulary and grammar you've learned and reflect on how much more confident you've become in speaking and understanding English. It's important to recognize how far you've come and focus on areas that still need improvement. Pro tip, use the last 2-3 days to review everything you've learned and practice your weakest areas. Optional, interesting side note. Did you know that studies have shown that emotions play a huge role in learning a language? When you laugh, get excited, or even feel frustrated in English, your brain forms stronger neural connections. So don't just learn the words, feel the language. Use emotions to reinforce your learning, whether it's laughing with a native speaker, feeling excited about your progress, or even the frustration of making mistakes. These emotions help cement what you've learned. 5. Conclusion/final reflection. And that's it. In just 30 days, you've gone from basic English knowledge to mastering fluency. From listening, speaking, reading, and writing, you've tackled every aspect of the language. Remember, this process doesn't stop here. 30 days is just the beginning. But in that time, you've laid a strong foundation for continuous improvement. Think about how much you've learned over the last month. Now imagine 30 more days. 1 year from now, you'll be speaking English as naturally as your native language. The more you practice, the better you'll get. But don't stop. Keep challenging yourself to grow. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tips on mastering English and other languages. Drop a comment below and let me know which part of this 30-day routine you're most excited about starting